Think I want to work on Juneteenth, nigga? Is you crazy? But no, welcome to Rome's Rebellion. I'm back, your host, Rome. Of course, I don't know why the fuck I say that. That is so fucking corny, man. Uh, as y'all may know, it's Juneteenth, Black People's holiday. I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all doing great. Hope y'all staying out of the sun. It is so hot today. If you from up north, I'm pretty sure that you appreciate this heat. So, we can't complain too much. Because in Detroit, we only get like 3 months of this shit. So I shouldn't complain too much. But I hope you guys are doing well. There's a lot of things that's going on nowadays. Of course, we're going to try to touch on some of these things. But I'm not staying on long because if y'all don't know, Kendrick Lamar performing tonight, and I'm watching that shit. I'm watching that shit. I'm watching that shit. That's gonna be the coffin closer on Drake. That's gonna be the time that he closed the coffin and put some nails in that motherfucker. So I'm definitely about to go watch that. Me and my detention center students have watched Step to America. Of course, they love it. Thank you for man, that's what's up. So you should have recorded their motherfucking reactions. It's like, oh my god, these dudes going through some shit up here. All girls, by the way. Wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's what's up. Um, if you guys I'm pretty sure you guys know that Boeing is getting their asses kicked in court. Of course, this is political propaganda because these same people who so-called chastise these CEOs, so-called, want to hold their feet to the fire will be the same people to write off these taxes for these type of corporations to, give them don't don't hold their the jobs in jeopardy when they do stock buyback with the money that we bailed them out with. So I take it with a grain of salt that anything is going to happen at all. I honestly don't believe anything is going to happen. We seen what the banks have done with our money in 2008, 2009. We bailed those people out with no interest. Um, yeah, and we're still going through a housing crisis, homelessness crisis in America to this day. We could have easily bailed out the people. We could have easily, you know, forgave those loans, let up on some of those mortgages and whatnot. But of course, the people do not come before these corporations. So I see a lot of, even some of my comrades was happy that Boeing was getting called out. They had to, their CEO had to take the stand and all this and that. And I'm just looking like, okay, but what's gonna happen though? Right? So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys to get this shit started early. Oh, if you guys don't know, we are doing a giveaway at a homeless shelter here in Detroit in a couple of more days. If you want, oh shit. Hold on, let me cancel this. If you would like to help us out, you can donate to the links below that's sliding across your camera, and I'm about to put my email. And this is my email in the chat. So if you have any clothing, any dresses, underwear that's clean, bras, panties, anything would do. If you have anything that you can give out, email me and I will send you an address that you can ship everything to. And we're gonna give them out to the homeless shelter out here for women in Detroit, Michigan on the east side. If you would like to join me, hit me up on Twitter. That's my Twitter in the chat. You can hit me up on Twitter if you would like to join. If you like to help some people out, like I said, I will be trying to do haircuts. I'm gonna try to do, it's going to be nice. Hopefully, I have enough put to the side to buy some food stamps so we can do a little barbecue up there. I know it's going to be hot on a day that I go up there, so maybe we can do like a little giveaway barbecue, something that we usually do at the wellness center. Unfortunately, I can't show that to America in public school. Somebody said no use pennies, but I talked to the people and they don't really care. I buy used pennies from the thrift store all the time. The people obviously see the tag on them and whatnot, but it is used pennies is better than no pennies. Used pennies is better than pennies with holes in them. Better than pennies with your old cycle stains in there. So whatever we can get, just don't. You better not have crabs, motherfucker, or herpes, no shit like that. Don't be a foul motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? People are already going through enough, and they don't need your shit. Literally. So anything is better than nothing, So okay, I got that out of the way. Oh, okay, so let's get started on this. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, you guys. There we go.
Hey, what is it that you get paid currently?
Senator, that's well disclosed in our proxy documents in each of the years that I've been employed.
Yeah, but what is it?
That's a big number, sir.
Well, let me help you out. It's 32.8 million this year. Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
That's a 45% increase over last year. Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
What is it you?
That is fucking crazy. For him to sit here and he's trying to stunt. It's kind of like you counting your money. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice little stack and somebody just come up to you like these. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh shit, you getting your bread? How much is that? Oh, this is just a little something. Got 100 racks to his ear. It was just a little something. He trying to stunt. But you know what's so funny? They be so braggadocious when they get these bonuses, millions and millions on top of millions of dollars. But when somebody asks you, what do you do to deserve this? You know what I'm saying? How much do you actually make? They like
You get paid to do exactly.
I get paid to run the Boeing company.
And I get paid to run RBN. You guys don't know how little work that I do as a CEO of multiple organizations, companies. I do less work than any regular staffer. How can I justify my salary if I took 45%? If I just gave myself a 45% raise from RBN, would that be justifiable? Even though we got staff members that do everything, we have, Nick and Sabby that's really really taking charge on the media front. Would that be justifiable? While we're going through, our people was going through housing crisis and all kind of shit. Is that justifiable?
Yeah. So just help me understand that. I mean, do you get paid for transparency? Is that one of the metrics for your income?
I think the board counts on me for transparency.
Really? Because you're under investigation for falsifying 787 inspection records. The Boeing's under criminal investigation for the Alaska Airlines flight. You were investigated by DOJ for criminal conspiracy to defraud the FAA. This is all in your tenure. This doesn't sound like a lot of transparency to me. What about safety? Is that a component of your salary?
It sure is, Senator.
Have you seen the reports that the subcontractor that you use to make that door piece that fell out of the sky, that when the FAA went and toured the facility, they found one door seal being lubricated with Dawn liquid dish soap and cleaned with a wet cheesecloth, and another was being checked with a hotel room key card. Does that sound like safety to you?
Senator, I think our relationship
Whoa. Because I haven't watched this video in full, really, but I can guess what he's going to say. He's not going to hold himself accountable. He's going to hold his partners and everybody else. He's going to hold the developers and the engineers accountable, but not the boss. You see how everything else falls on us? Like nothing else falls on us. Not the money, not the profit, not the we can't buy back stocks, no shareholding, none of that. None of that falls on us, but the blame. Watch, I guarantee that's what he's about to say.
relationship with that particular supplier.
How the fuck these people are so fucking predictable, man. You was hired for transparency, you was hired for safety, you was hired, you know what I'm saying, for all of these things, but for some reason, somehow, none of this is your fault. None of this is your fault, but you get a 45% raise. As planes are falling out of the sky, as whistleblowers are committing suicide with 2 bullets to the head, in the head.
Has been well documented, reviewed by the FAA and most certainly us. And I'm very intent on acquiring that company so that none of that ever happens.
You know, the FAA also says that Boeing still has not implemented the recommended steps back from 2019 and 2020 after the MAX crashes. You still have not taken the appropriate safety procedures or implemented what they recommended. I mean, how, if safety is a component of your $33 million compensation package, I mean, how can you possibly qualify for any of this? What about quality? Is quality part of your compensation package?
Senator, I meet with the FAA pretty regularly. They don't hold anything back, and I'm not aware of anything that has been cited with respect to those accidents that we haven't taken action on.
Really? Because we've had whistleblowers. You said you'd listen to whistleblower testimony. We've had multiple whistleblowers come before this committee and allege that Boeing is cutting every possible corner on quality and safety, not just in the past, but now. They've alleged that you've eliminated safety inspections, that there are fewer in quality and there are fewer inspectors doing quality inspections out there. They've alleged that when they raised quality issues and concerns, they were reassigned, they were retaliated against, they were physically threatened. That doesn't sound like attention to quality to me. And yet you're getting paid $33 million a year. It's extraordinary.
Senator,
He's there to be the bully. He's there to break up the unions. He's there to put his foot down. And this is why they is rewarding him with $38 million a year. This is why they are awarding him, because he has the balls to kill these people, to shut these people up, to stop these whistleblowers, to not give a fuck about safety. It's all about profit. It's all about profit. How can we profit the most? How can we get the most out of this? I done seen these planes falling apart. You have seen the videos of these planes falling apart, sometimes before they even take off. But that is his job. His job isn't a CEO. His job is more like a bodyguard for Boeing. His job is more like a protector, a hitman.
we have increased our quality inspectors significantly.
How much has your stock price increased while you've been at Boeing?
It hasn't, and I don't watch it much.
Have you done any stock buybacks while you've been at Boeing?
Not in my job, no.
How about your profits? Have your profits increased at all while
I
you've
haven't
been?
had any profits, sir.
I'm sorry?
I have not had any profits.
Yeah. You know, I think the truth is, Mr. Calhoun, you're not focused on safety. You're not focused on quality. You're not focused on transparency. All of this is in the record, but I think actually you're focused on exactly what you were hired to do, which is that you're cutting corners. You are eliminating safety procedures. You are sticking it to your employees. You are cutting back jobs because you're trying to squeeze every piece of profit you can out of this country. This company. You're strip mining it. You're strip mining Boeing. It was one of the greatest American companies ever. It has employed thousands of people in my state, and you are strip mining it for profit, shareholder value, and you're being rewarded for it. You got a huge raise, a huge increase. So it's working out great for you. For the American people, they're in danger. For your workers, they're in peril. For your whistleblowers, they literally fear for their lives, but you're getting compensated like never before. Don't you think maybe your priorities are misplaced here? I mean, don't you?
No, they're not. No, they are not. He is doing his job. He is doing his job, and Boeing is rewarding him for doing a great job. Look how many whistleblowers have passed away in the last couple of months. Look how much they have profit. Look how much these shareholders get to put in their motherfucking pockets. And you know, all these, man, it's an evil world, man. It's evil people and it's an evil world. He's being paid to do exactly what he's doing now. This is why the 45% increase, because he said, if you want me to take this role, you want me to do this role, well, I better be paid for real, because body's about to start dropping. Body's about to start dropping, and we need enough money to shut up lobbyists. We need enough money to shut up the government. We're going to be called out, but we need plans, and we need lots of money to stop what's coming, because you know the government was going to call them out sooner or later. But like I asked before, what is they actually going to do besides giving them a tough talking to? Besides writing a strong worded letter? Is they going to restart their company? Is they going to nationalize it? Because that's what needs to happen with Boeing. They need to be nationalized. The people needs to own it.
Do you think maybe it's time to get back to focusing on making quality planes and paying your workers well and taking care of the little guys who got you to where you are? That's not a rhetorical question.
Senator, I don't recognize any of the Boeing you described.
Really?
And I want to assure...
You don't recognize the Boeing that has airplanes falling out of the sky, that has had 2 Maxes crash, that has had pieces of doors fall out of the sky, that have had whistleblowers come before? They've sat right where you have sat and told us. These are your employees who have told us that when these are the engineers, by the way. Are you an engineer?
I'm not. Sir.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. And they have said that they're not listened to, that they're retaliated against, that they're threatened. That's the reality of...
And that's fucked up. They get all of the blame because their bosses want them to half-ass. Their bosses want them to half-ass, and they get all the blame for it. Can you imagine being in that type of situation, working for a $1 trillion company that's cutting corners that can lead to hundreds of people death in one fucking swoop? And if you was to say anything about it, run to the news, you're going to be retaliated against. These are people with billions and trillions of dollars who can just wipe you and your whole family away like you guys never existed. And I mean, they can clear out your whole bloodline and almost nothing will come of it, because they will make it look like a mistake. These people got enough money to send you a free trip to somewhere and make something happen. It's crazy.
Of Boeing today. That's your company that you have created. Now, I don't recognize it either from the company it used to be decades ago, but under your leadership, that's what Boeing is, and you're being rewarded for it handsomely. Handsomely. Don't you think there's something wrong with that? Why haven't you resigned?
You know, Senator, I stand by what I said, and I want to assure the great employees in your state that that is not the way we operate the company, and it never will be. And if you would like my chief engineer to talk about what he sees and
No, I
hears.
want to hear from you, because
Yeah,
what I
go
hear
ahead.
from you is a lot of this team does that and that team does that. And I listen to the whistleblowers, but I don't meet with them. And I've heard about all this stuff that you Congress have meddlesomely asked for because the public wants to see it. Gosh darn them, but you actually haven't supervised any of it. I've heard that. It's a lot of it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. But meanwhile, you're getting paid a heck of a lot of money. It's unbelievable. If anybody's coming out of this deal good, it's you. Why haven't you resigned?
Senator, I'm sticking this through. I'm proud of having taken the job. I'm proud of our
Proud of this
safety
record?
record, and I am
You're proud of
very
this safety
proud
record.
of our Boeing people.
You're proud of
Very.
this safety record.
I am proud of every action we have taken.
Every action you've taken.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow. There's some news for you. Well, behind you can't see it. Behind you, the folks are showing pictures of the people who are the victims of your safety record. I think we can all see them. And I think the American public, when they fear to get on their airplanes, they understand your safety record. And frankly, sir, I think it's a travesty that you're still in your job.
See, this is shit I'll be talking about. This is all political theater, because if there was a time to nationalize these airlines, right now would have been a great time. Not even then, not even now. During the pandemic, when these airlines were suffering, and they rewrote some laws. Yes, they went in, got their lobbyists, got their politicians to rewrite laws for them. That was the best time to nationalize the airlines. Now is even better time. So we got these people playing this political theater. Oh, you should resign. Oh, your safety record and blah blah. He's just trying to save face for the people in his state, in his city. He don't give a fuck about these people for real. He don't give a fuck about these people for real, because I would have did whatever if I was a senator and I had some power to do anything, I would have threatened them with nationalization, straight up. That's the only way you're going to get these CEOs to play fair and to listen. We're going to take your corporation and we're going to give the people who deserve this money, that $38 million a year that you was making, we're going to give it to your staff. We're going to give it to the janitors. We're going to give it to the engineers. $38 million a year. He don't even need to work no more. Literally, how greedy can you be to up your pay 45%? You're making $38 million a year. You can work 1 year. You can work 1 year and not have to work a day in your life ever again. But let's be real. Rich people are greedy. They are hoarders. They are hoarders of money. They are sick. Rich people, being rich is a disease. It becomes a disease. You start to hoard wealth from the sick. You start to hoard resources. You start to gatekeep them. These people are sick. And this is how we should look at them. We should look at rich people like that, like they have an illness that they need to fix. Like these millionaires, billionaires will have a mansion, 2 kids, and a house full of statues, animal heads, and all kind of just hoarding. They just hoarding. But it's trash if we do. If I had a house full of bullshit that I don't need, that I got from Kenya, that I got from all parts of Africa and the UK and shit like that, you guys would call me a hoarder. But because they're rich, they're not looked at it. They're not looked at like a sick person. They're sick. They just have enough money to not be called trashy. And another thing poor people can't do without being, being called trash or looked down at, killing people. If I go out and I kill people, tens of them at a time, what would you guys call me? You call me a murderer. You will call me a murderer. Why is it that these people can have planes falling out of the sky, hundreds of people is dying, tens of people injured, because they don't have real safety regulations? Is they not a murderer? Did they not have, you know, information before these planes went into the sky? Make it make sense. How are they not murderers? How are they not sick? It's crazy. In fact, I'm gonna hold her until someone needs something. Sound like my mama. Then I give it away. Rich people don't do that. No, they don't. Hell no. I imagine millionaires like the Three Piggies and ICP Piggy Pie. I didn't know y'all fuck with ICP. You know, I'm kind of old school Detroit. I love some ICP. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on that yellow bus. Who wants us to pick them up? Come on, scoop us up. Come on and scoop. I'm on that little yellow bus. Who wants us to pick them up? Come on, scoop us up. Come on and scoop us up. Y'all don't know about that shit. I'm on that little yellow bus. Come on. Give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. I found it. Hey, I can't sing too much in here because even if you sing it, you still get a copyright strike, which I don't know how. Like if you was to sing it in a real, you know, in a way that they sing it, or probably put it like a beat behind it, they still strike you. I don't know how they do it. It's fucked up. Okay.
And we listen to everybody. I'm trying to deal with 30,000 ideas on how we can move forward. How do we make their jobs easier? How do we train them more effectively? How do we do that? Our team
Let me
we are
ask
working
you,
hard.
Mr. Calhoun, let me ask you, how many of your employees have been fired for retaliating against whistleblowers?
Senator, I don't have that number on the tip of my tongue, but I know it. I know it happens. I know it happens. I am happy to follow up and get you that number.
I would appreciate your follow up. Let me ask you, have any of your supervisors, your managers, anybody been fired for retaliating against people who speak truth to power about defects or problems in production?
Senator, we have fired people and disciplined people, and I am happy to follow up with what
Who
you
have
need.
you fired?
And that's when I would have took your goddamn. That's when I would have took your corporation. They just admitted to retaliating against whistleblowers. They admitted this. They will fire and target whistleblowers. Now, have anybody ever been fired for targeting these whistleblowers? I don't know. I don't have the numbers on me, but I know it does happen. I don't know. I don't have the real numbers on me, but I know it does. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know, ain't nothing happening to these people who target these whistleblowers. If it was, we would have seen more people locked the fucking away. We would have seen more people having to taking a stand in front of the Congress. That's bullshit. Somebody said that's illegal. But again, that's illegal for who? Laws are meant to be broken. But if you don't have the money for it, then it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're poor, it's illegal. If you're a small business and you retaliate against somebody, one of your employees talk shit about you and blah, blah, blah. Y'all go through a whole fucking thing. You retaliate. You fire them. You're getting in trouble. They're going to call everybody that they can. They call on HR. They're going to get unemployment benefits. They're going to get all that shit. But let it be a big company that's quote unquote too big to fail. It's not illegal. It's just a fine. You're just going to have to pay a fine. That's it. Leroy, that's what I just don't understand. It's not justifiable. If planes are falling out of the sky, whistleblowers are being disappeared, your raise isn't justifiable. You can't justify that 45% raise. And we know that there's still people on the ground, poor, that's working for your company. And you're making $38 million a year, and these people probably don't even take home 75 to 50. Well, what was that? The average American make $55,000 a year? $55,000 a year. To make sure that your company stays up, to make sure that these people is safe. It's funny how when the people get to where they need to go, oh, everybody claps when the plane lands. And the CEO, they take all the credit for it, but when that bitch fall out the sky, oh no. That was them poor people fault. That was the developers, the engineers. Yeah, that was them. This shit is crazy. I just don't I don't see America surviving this long, man. I don't see America surviving this much longer with all of these fucking corporations just sucking off of our nip. I mean, they sucking us dry. The taxpayers, they are sucking us dry. We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing else to give. I don't see how they're gonna keep sucking off of this teat when the milk is dried up down there. They're not going to be able to keep bailing these corporations out. The people have no money. Literally, my generation, fuck a black person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying fuck black people. You know, black people ain't got no money. If you look at families, you know what I'm saying, compared to other families, Asians, whites, my generation itself is broke. The boomer generation is holding like 75% of the wealth. You can't get nothing else from us. This is it. And everybody always, oh, well, you're inside of the empire. You're going to fall too. And you probably won't survive this. You probably won't survive that. Motherfucker, that's not what being a martyr is about. I don't give a fuck, bro. Because if my death brings more life, then so fucking be it. Y'all niggas so afraid to fucking live and die for something. I don't understand why you even here. We got Vladdy over this motherfucker. He talking shit. Vladimir Putin is talking his shit, and rightfully so. Oh, while we got 530 motherfuckers in here, I have to remind you guys, we are doing, well, first of all, like, share, subscribe, take your daddy phone, subscribe, take your mama phone, subscribe, take your grandma phone and your grandpa phone, subscribe to RBN. like this stream because you know they don't fucking like us. So, but we are doing a giveaway at a homeless shelter here in Detroit, Michigan. If you would like to help me out, you can donate to the shit that's strolling past your stream. Cash App, Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, and Venmo, Tour for the Poor. I'm going to put my email in the chat one more time for you guys, just in case you have something that you want to send. Remember, this is a giveaway for women. So if you have dresses, if you have, sandals, pumps, shoes, boots, hair ties, whatever the fuck it may be, deodorant, underwear, whatever you can do, send it to email me, and I will give you guys a address that you can ship everything to, because I don't want it going to my library because I'm still having problems with with the lady at the post office. She ain't like how I got her in trouble because she was holding back my packages. But yeah. So I'm just email me that this is my email in case anybody isn't on YouTube. So you can email me there, and I will give you an address that you can send any everything to for the people. If not, you can just donate here. But let me get back to this. What time is it? Oh shit, we got 1 hour to this motherfucking concert. Yo, it's about to go down. Oh my God, I can't. All right. I can feel the Drake fans shivering and shaking right now. I don't like that shit. All right, but we got my nigga Putin talking shit. Let me share this shit. Him and Kim Jong-un is they talking their shit, you know what I'm saying? I love to see two leaders get together like this. This is something beautiful. Two leaders getting together, protecting.
Обращаю внимание на заявление Соединенных Штатов, других натовских стран.
For people who don't understand Russian, I would like to draw your
Обращаю
attention
внимание на заявление
to the statements of
Соединенных
the United
Штатов,
States
других натовских стран
and
о
other NATO
поставках
countries on the supply of
высокоточных систем
high-precision
вооружения
weapon systems of
большого
long-range
радиуса
capability,
самолетов F-16
F-16
и
aircrafts,
другого
other high-tech weapons,
высокотехнологичного вооружения, техники для
and
нанесения
equipment
ударов по
for striking
российской
Russian
территории.
territory.
В этой связи
The
Российская
regard of
Федерация не
Russian
исключает
Federation
для
does not
развития
exclude development of
военно-технического
military
сотрудничества с
cooperation
Корейской
with North Korea.
Народно-Демократической Республикой в
So
соответствии.
basically, he like, we got y'all surrounded. You want to play, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't want to take it there, bro. We got China, we got North Korea, we got Africa. Everybody is on our side. We got Iran. We got nigga, Russia is playing chess. I just want to play this video. This is how you know motherfucker privilege. Look at this shit. Putin. My nigga Kim. Starting in that bitch. Hey, look at this nigga Putin can't drive. All over the fucking line. Privileged ass motherfucker. Look at this nigga. He can't even drive. But I love to see it though. He all over the man. That nigga can't drive shit. I would be scared as fuck. I woke up, I saw the shit. I was like, what the fuck is Putin doing driving? Is that him? Oh man, what the fuck? Like, man, that is that's fucking crazy to have two presidents like that just in one car. That's kind of dangerous as fuck. But you love to see it. You love to see the powers coming together to try to stop the empire, you know. That ain't really what I wanted to talk about. I just saw that shit, but hold on, let me find this story. Okay, Hezbollah leader said if Israel starts an operation in Lebanon, we will intensify our missiles attacks and manpower. 100,000 soldiers from other countries are ready to join us against Israel. Now, I know you guys have seen, I don't know, let me see if I can find this video. They know I wouldn't fuck with Hezbollah, like at the shit that I have seen them do, and how they have basically mapped out everything around Israel, even in Palestine. Like they get fuck. They got places where they hold their tanks. They got the places where they hold their machines, the fucking like everything, man, everything. And it's kind of crazy. Like, ooh, that's kind of scary though. Like if I was living in Israel, I would be getting the fuck on. No lie. I would be getting the fuck on because it is not safe for these people. And they think just because they have the US backing them, they believe that they are untouchable. Like this is not the case, you guys. If anything, it makes you more touchable. It makes you hate more. You know what I'm saying? It makes the people hate you more, if anything, just by being affiliated with the US. Now, not only is Israel isolated by the world, but America is too. Earlier today, what was that? Yesterday, Russian warships was approaching Miami Harbor, just toying with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we can do this all day. Because y'all do this on our borders. Let me see if you like it, right? That's fucking crazy. It was another, hold on, let me see. Another thing. Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korea leader Kim Jong-un has signed a new strategic partnership agreement that includes provisions for mutual assistance in the event of aggression against either country. So they like people are getting ready to bomb us, y'all. I don't think I think Americans had it, always say Americans had it too good for too long, but there's Americans out there that think that we are literally untouchable. Like they think that these drones and missiles can't hit us. They think that we won't see a day of our people under rubble. And it's the furthest thing from the truth. If anything, I'm telling you guys, if you don't stand up to this nonsense now, you will see your children under rubble. You will be the ones dodging these bombs. We are so undereducated when it comes to powers of other countries, to other nations, because they don't want us to know that America, NATO is really a paper tiger compared to these people. They don't have real fighters in these armies and militaries like the U.S. or the IDF. And it really explains itself. When they go out, they get their asses kicked every fucking time. When there's ground, when they are on the ground, they get their asses handed to them every time. But America, the system don't teach us about the powers of Hezbollah. They don't teach us the powers that North Korea, the DPRK, truly have. They don't teach us the powers that Iraq truly hold. They don't teach us the powers that Russia really hold, because then we would look at them like, yeah, y'all niggas ain't doing. They wanted to live like idiots, to be blind to the fact. And then once you look up and you see that motherfucking nuke coming, or you see a mushroom cloud, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too fucking late. You guys really think that you're untouchable, but I'm telling you, it's gonna fuck you up in the end. You're gonna die dumb. Hezbollah's leader said this to Cyprus. If Cyprus opened up his airports to Israel warplanes, we will attack Cyprus too. Most important parts of today's speech. Hold on, let me share this with you guys because this is a little bit. Let me share my screen with you guys. I didn't even know I wasn't sharing. I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Let me. They can't be touched. Time will tell. Israel thought the same. A lot of these Americans here think, I swear. And now look at them. The North is on fire. The North is on fire. Being a Jew is a religion. It's not a nationality. Of course. Talked about that, what, yesterday? Day before yesterday? If you think it's tough living paycheck to paycheck, now, shit. If you think it's tough living paycheck to paycheck, imagine living bomb to bomb. Bomb to bomb, nigga. And I don't think there's going to be casualties, of course, but not like how I don't think they're going to do us like how we did the rest of the world. I think the main thing to do, the most important thing to do, if you was to target the U.S., the best thing to do is take out their the military bases outside of the U.S. border. Take those military bases down, and then you start on America. I would bomb. If I was a leader, let's say, Putin or whatever the fuck, I would bomb Texas. I would bomb California. I would bomb D.C. I would bomb, some important parts that you actually need. I would bomb the Canada Bridge. I would stop that the international support. I would bomb. What was that fucking place? That get on fucking. But I would bomb very important infrastructure. Of course, it's going to be casualties. But yes, I will bomb the shit out of Texas. I will make Texas into powder. All the farmland. Oh yes, all the corporation owned farmland gotta go. Oh yes, Canada is getting bombed. Detroit getting bombed. Oh yes, we got to stop the automated services. We got to stop. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy of me just saying this, like, hey, I'll kill you niggas. But yeah, Vegas. I'll definitely bomb Vegas. Hell yeah. Fuck yes. All that gambling. I don't agree with gambling. I just bomb that shit just for the fuck of it. Texas have all the oil, so that would cripple his heart. Oh yeah, Texas, California, Florida. Florida will probably be the first place I will bomb because it's so close to Cuba. I would take Florida down for sure. There's a lot of money going through Florida. It's a lot of money. A lot of people like to shit on Florida, but it's a lot of fucking money going through Florida, and it would stop a lot of bombing Florida would stop a lot of international trade. Also, bombing California would stop a lot of international trade and domestic trade. I would make it hard on you. I would make it very hard on your people. I would make your people do what we make other people do: swim to the next country, make a motherfucking caravan, and swim to the next country. Yes. NYC. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. New York. New York has to go. New York has to go. I will bomb the shit out of New York. All those nice ass towers and all those. Oh yeah, they gone. Rubble. Gone. DC, White House, Capitol Building, gone. Wall Street will be nothing. There we go, Chris. Hell yeah, Wall Street will be nothing, boy. We don't know. We don't know what they won't do. We have seen what they, what they won't do back in the days, or in past time. But when times are getting rough, why not? If you have people attacking your territory, if you have these people sending long range weapons trying to assassinate not only your people, but assassinate you of the leader of your country, something has to give. We have seen them hold back. We have seen the restraint that the DPRK have. We have seen the restraint of multiple countries in the Middle East, but who's to say that they will always be like this? Who's to say that they will always hold restraint for us? Now, we're lucky that they had restraint for us in the first fucking place. Like, I believe for the millions in the Middle East that we have killed, it's only right that they kill a couple of million of us, eye for eye at this point, because we went in there with a whole fucking lie, and they still show restraint, and we still bully, we still take, we still steal, we still rape. What happens when that kid actually grows up? That y'all been bullying on that playground. Y'all been bullying this motherfucker for ages, man. Bullying this nigga till he went to college. What happens when he grow up? When he get his shit together, when he gets stronger than you, when he get tougher than you, and he see you again. You think he's gonna be like, oh no, that was just in the past. No, nigga, I'm about to kill you. Yeah, I wouldn't blame them neither. I would not blame them. If I seen a fucking bomb hit America, I'd be like, shit, about time. Why would they do that and not maybe go after the non? That's what I said at first. Attack the military bases outside of America first. Get those military bases down, and then attack the main parts of the city. Starve the people out like they starved your people out, like how we starved out Venezuela, how we got embargoes on Cuba. Oh yeah, starve the people out. Stop that international trade. Hit the major cities that collect that make the most money. That is war tactics. Those are war tactics, whether it be our cities or not. Those are still war tactics, and they are very fucking important because they still get used to this day. And Hezbollah has showed you guys. I know where everything is at. I know where you guys are stashing your shit. I know where you guys hide your hide your weapons. I know everything. And a lot of these places are in heavy populated areas, just like the military bases in California, the military bases in Florida, the military bases here in Michigan, the military bases here all around America. There are military bases in populated places. And hey, it's not that you the target, it's just that you was in the way. It's not that you was the target, it's that they built a target around you for this exact reason. So if they bomb a military base in California and some casualties get hit, now they be like, oh, they killed our people. Like, no, they tried to kill y'all people, but some of these niggas got blown up. Casualties of war. Ain't that what we call it? Casualties of war. But we're going to be victims, though, right? That's you going to consider yourself a victim? Let me get to this shit. Y'all niggas kill me. Collateral damage. Oh God. Oh God, okay. We have intel that Israel Air Force is training in Cyprus to use its airports. We warn Cyprus, if it opens its airports to Israel during a potential war, we will treat it as part of the war. So basically, run up and get done up, bitch. Hezbollah manpower far exceeds 100,000. Invading Galilee, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, remains a definite possibility. There will be a second, third, fourth, and fifth episode of several Israeli cities recorded by Hyundai drone. We have footage of Al-Faya, before Al-Faya, beyond Al-Faya. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's not my native. I don't even know how to speak in English right. And beyond, what is beyond Al-Faya? The enemy knows there's not a single point within the Zionist entity which we cannot reach. In case of total war, every single ATGM missile and drone will be fired at accurately pre-selected targets. So they said, nigga, we already got our shit set. We got the shit set and ready to go for you motherfuckers. Like all you got to do is ask. We got aimbot. That's for you gamers. If you guys don't know what aimbot is when you playing like a shooter game and you just automatically on that person. Like they got cheat codes. They ready. They got cheat codes. They got aimbots. The enemy must expect us to come by air, land, and sea. In case of imposed war on Lebanon, the resistance will fight with no boundaries. We will abide by no equations nor any law. Let the Zionist enemy and their American masters hear this carefully. Nothing will stop us from carrying out our duty with regards to Gaza. The only solution is closing the fronts in Lebanon, Yemen, and Iraq. It's simple. Stop the war in Gaza and our Palestinian people. They saying like, duh, I will fucking, I can't get no clearer than this. We already know what moves y'all got. Like, we got intel of the moves y'all about to make. We have fucking intel. We have pre-selected targets. If you guys don't find that bone chilling, it's because you probably in a safe space right now. But for those who live in Israel or even in Gaza, because there will be collateral damage of people that's living in the Gaza Strip, living in the West Bank, they will be, whether we like it or not, they might. It's a good chance of them being, hit by these bombs. Also, they are not protected. They are in an open space prison. They are in tents. They have nowhere safe to go. There is no bunkers for the Gazas. There's no bunkers for the people, for the Palestinian people. So yes, let's look at it with a clear mind. Some of the people that they're trying to protect will be hurt. They will be hurt, and I can't lie to you guys. But in order to stop a madman, sometimes you need a madman. I'm not gonna be. That's like me getting into a scuffle and somebody jumped me, and I don't call my cousin Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? I don't call my hood cousins. I don't call my cousins gonna ride for me. I call my cousins with the college degree. I call my cousins with the families. Yeah, that's gonna work out pretty fine. That's gonna work out well for you. All y'all about to get y'all ass beat. Israel would just be like a ghost town. All those dudes would take off to their home countries. I think over 500,000 of them already left. And this is before the Hezbollah attack. This is just some IDF shit that was going on. Over 500,000 of them have left. This is not your land, bro. Like this, these people are not warriors, for one. Zionists have no history of being warriors. Nowhere in any history book can you point out a Zionist victory. And you know what I'm saying? Like they don't, and this is why they get their ass kicked. This is why they run. This is why they shit on themselves. This is why they call the diaper force. They literally shit on themselves when they see real soldiers. They're gonna run because this isn't back in the days where people isn't armed. You don't have a resistance. You might have millions and billions of dollars in multiple countries backing you, but you don't have heart. You don't have the heart to actually kill and win a war. And this is why Americans always lose their wars, because you guys have no heart. You go into war because you want to pay for school, because you want to pay for medical debts. You want to pay for this. They are at war because this is life. Wake up, go to sleep, preparing for war. You went to war for financial freedoms, to get rid of financial debts. They are going to war to stop you from killing their parents, to stop you from raping their children, from taking over their country. And that's why the heart will always win. You got your asses kicked by Vietnam. In Vietnam, you got your ass kicked by Afghanistan. You got your ass kicked all throughout the Middle East because these people' heart was in it. They had nothing else to lose. While you sitting here in your $1 million tanks with your $1,000 suit, army suit on, your bullets that cost $5 bullets and shit. Like, come on now. These people, they resist to the last. Even if they don't even have guns, they're gonna pick up a boulder. They're gonna pick up a rock. They're gonna do whatever the fuck it takes. And that's why America will always lose, because you don't build soldiers. You have financial slaves. And once they found out that people actually shoot back, they run and they die. We lost to the Taliban. Y'all, we almost got 700 people in this motherfucker. Like, share, subscribe. Man, it's about to be a hell of a day. Man, I just hope you guys really prepare yourself, prepare your family, teach your people, even if they don't want to be teach the people around them, and maybe they will get it, because a lot of people don't even know what's going on. A lot of people don't know that we are 10 toes down in World War III. You know, the only thing that we haven't seen is just the nukes yet. That's the only thing that we haven't seen. We are in World War III. We just haven't seen the nukes hit yet. And it's important to get your family this information, because, like I said, a lot of these people will die dumb. A lot of these people will die dumb if we don't do our job at least teaching them, because we don't know who's going to do it, right? If you give the right person some information, they might make some moves with it. We might be able to build a resistance movement here. And I don't mean just protesting. I don't mean just boycotting. I mean real resistance. So educate your people. Educate the people around them. And get ready for what's coming, because you're not stopping it unless we have a revolution. My stupid family is so. See, this is why you take their kid. You teach their kids. Fuck them. Teach their kids. Teach their kids, bro. Teach their cousins. Teach around them. They would not get. They cannot find a way out of this shit. Teach around them. Teach around them, bro. And I guarantee they like, this is why these boomers, they don't, well, not all the boomers, but a lot of these boomers don't like TikTok, because we continue to teach each other. We continue to reach, and then we teach their children, and now their children is calling them out. We have a generation of white kids calling their fucking parents fascists and racist. That wouldn't have happened without your education. That wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't have happened without y'all being out there and teaching these kids. So continue to teach. Don't expect for somebody to get it the first time. Sometimes they won't get it at all. Sometimes it's got to be sometimes you have the right message, but sometimes you're the wrong messenger. Sometimes you are the wrong messenger. Sometimes they need to hear it from somebody that's closer, somebody that's, you know, whatever the fuck it may be. I feel you, Devin. They're gonna make it a felony. Hey, look, we need to teach these kids to resist, dog. We got to teach these kids that being a felon, being called a felon from an unjust government, That's kind of like a motherfucking compliment to me, because nigga, if I'm a felon, what the fuck is you? You consider me a felon, you consider me a draft dodger, then what the fuck is you? I haven't seen none of you niggas fighting no wars that you have started your damn self. That's fucked up. Damn, that's fucked up. All right, y'all. I'm about to go get ready for this Kendrick Lamar concert. I got 30 minutes to go get my snacks, roll up some weed. I'm not in California, but they is streaming it on Twitch, and I'm about to be jumping for joy. If this nigga diss Drake, if he don't diss Drake, this is the only thing I'm watching it for. I want to see this nigga diss. I hate Drake. Y'all don't understand how much I hate Drake. I was a hater of Drake when he was on Degrassi. I was a hater. I am an OG Drake hater, my nigga. I said to my sister, he's gonna be the one who actually killed hip hop. Soulja Boy fucked it up a bit, but it's kind of like a little bit even with what he done for the internet. But Soulja Boy fucked up hip hop. I ain't gonna lie. But this motherfucker here, you don't write your raps. You're not even a fucking rapper. Like I used to rap, and I take that shit to the heart. But for a nigga to call himself the best and don't even write, nigga, I hate you. And you got all these fans that's trying to change the narrative of what hip hop is. Oh, everybody has ghostwriters. Everybody, no, the fuck they don't. I hate that nigga. I even hate the way he say the word nigga. Man, my motherfucking phone be trying to force Drake on me so fucking bad, bro. Nigga, I be listening to everybody else and they just pop out with a song. I never typed Drake in my phone ever. Why is y'all giving? What the fuck is y'all doing? Yes, and that's another reason why I hate him. He's a capitalist to the core, and he don't feed and give back. He just takes. He just takes. And now he's a fucking billionaire from doing what? How did Soulja Boy mess up hip hop? From all them whack ass songs. From getting, he is the reason why weak songs is popular now. Like he's like the JJ Ice Fish. You know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at Soulja Boy. Kiss me through the phone, all that fucking dumb shit, fucking dances. He had little kids thinking, oh, this is what hip hop supposed to sound like, and everybody tried to do that shit. Everybody took Soulja Boy Former and tried to do that shit, and most of them failed because it only can work for certain people to do that type of shit. Soulja Boy fucked up hip hop with all those milk toast ass whack ass lyrics. And people just like, oh, well, you can't question a nigga. Oh, he's more popular than you. You just mad because he's more popular. He got more money. He got more money. Whatever. Where's socialist hip hop? Socialist hip hop is actually still indie hip hop. If y'all want to listen to socialist rap, y'all got to go back underground. I'm sorry, but there's a reason why Drake is so popular. They don't want a Common. You know what I'm saying? They don't want a Common being is huge. I'm surprised fucking, Kendrick Lamar made it as far as he did with him being so socially You know what I'm saying? With him being as open as he is with, with these problems and whatnot. But they don't want somebody like Common. They don't want somebody like a MF Doom. They don't want somebody like, Crooked Eye. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody who's going to make you think, who's going to be like, holy fuck, this nigga is smart as hell, and his flow is like, oh, this is a whole fucking thing. Like when I introduce people to certain, like I just put on songs, right? And niggas start listening, like, damn, this shit is cold. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Like, this real rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. It was a bar that Crooked I said that was so fucking hard. Oh my God, man. That nigga said, damn, hold on. I'm like Jesus riding the antelope, telling himself, I am a God. Hold on. I'm like Jesus riding the antelope, telling himself he is a God. I'm like Jesus riding the antelope, telling myself I am the. Damn it. I can't remember the fucking bar, but it was so fucking fire. I'm like Jesus riding the antelope, calling myself, I'm like Jesus riding the antelope, calling myself a sacrificial lamb. Dear God, I am the goat. I'm like Jesus riding an antelope, calling myself a sacrificial lamb. Dear God, I am the goat. Oh my God. Bars, nigga. Bars. Yeah, fuck yeah. I love Royce the 5 now. What the fuck? Royce the 5. Nah, they don't want nobody like that. They need somebody like Drake to wash down what hip-hop actually was about. It was about the struggle. It was about, you know what I'm saying, where you coming from, whether that be bad or good. Whether that be bad or good, hip-hop was about your struggle. But they need this man to whitewash not only our culture. You know, they need to fucking they need him to water down these lyrics. You know what I'm saying? What did Hobson say? Hobson said in like 2009, 2010, he said, man, look at all these queers. This shit is so watered down, I developed soggy ears. And that's how it is. He said, this shit is so watered down, I develop soggy ears. Have you ever listened to a song you like, this shit is ass, but they play it so much on the radio. They play it, your friends play it, and you don't even like it. You don't even like it. You just know it. You just know it, right? Your ears get, you know what I'm saying? You develop them soggy ears. At one point, you might catch yourself snapping or tapping to it, and you don't even fucking like it. You don't even fucking like it. You just developed those soggy ears that Hobson was talking about. It's fucked up. Go on a fucking radio. 2 years ago, there was not one radio station. You could not escape this nigga. You could not escape Drake. Hotline Bling, this and that. Whatever the fuck, it was always something. You cannot escape them. They was forcing this man on you, whether you like him or not. But anyways, like I said, we got 700 people in here. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm about to go. I got fucking 20 minutes now. I'm about to get ready for this concert. If you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. We are doing a giveaway in a couple of days at the homeless shelter here in Detroit, Michigan on the east side. If you guys would like to join me on the ground, please email me. I'm about to put my email here on the chat for you guys. Gmail. That is my email. If you guys have anything, any clothing, any shoes, slides, slippers, hair ties, anything, soap, water, shampoo, anything that you have to give, email me. If you are close, if you're in the Metro Detroit areas, meet up with me and we can do this in person. If you know how to cut hair, come out and help me because I'm going to be cutting hair out there. If you know how to barbecue, let me know, because we will have food out there. It will be a beautiful day, and we will take care of the women that's going through these troubles out here. Not only are they going through uh troubles with homelessness, they are suffering, they are victims of domestic violence, they are victims of all kind of shit that we just don't see, that they won't ever tell us. So we have to be there for them. At least let's meet them halfway, so they won't have to get back out on the streets and do something strange for a piece of change. And I know it's fucked up for me saying that, but that's the reality that a lot of our women is living in right as of right now. They have to get on the streets, they have to sell their body. It sucks, but if we can at least get them off the streets for at least another 2 or 3 days, that's even better. That's even better. Thank you for coming to YouTube, member. Hey, oh yeah, I appreciate that. You look happy as hell in that picture. I ain't gonna lie. You look happy as fuck. You look a little bit too happy. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Oh, we was about to go. Yeah. It includes ICE, Border Patrol, the tow companies, the motherfucking fire department. Yes, ACAB includes the fire department. I don't know why you guys always get mad at me when I say that. You tried to cancel me on Twitter when I said tow trucks and firemen. They said, what the fuck the firemen do to you? I said, it ain't the police officers spraying them niggas with hoses in the ground when they was protesting for civil rights. I see, when I look back on those pictures, I see who? The fire department working with who? The fucking police department against who? There are hundreds of stories of firemen letting black towns, black houses, black families burn just because of the fact that they are black. We have to stop looking at these people like they are some type of heroes. You are doing a job, and you can neglect that job just as well as you can be a hero. So yes, fuck the fire department also. Y'all have blood on your hands just as well as the police departments, if not just as much. America has bombed their own countries, they bombed their own cities, and these fire departments have done nothing. Didn't even try to put out a building. We wasn't even worth the water. Y'all take care. I'm about to go run to the stove. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. And I'm about to make my neighbors mad as hell. You bake like disrespect, nigga. I think the old sugar be on a shot, nigga. Take care. Prepare. Love, 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 and hate. Because hate motivates. Some of the best people in the world are haters. Hate motivates. Hate. Hate your enemies and treat them like how they do you. Love you guys.